So Zuckerberg's Zionist operation over on the Kauai, snatching kids and all that. After I posted the last video, one plane got out, so I need to know where that landed. Okay. So the all of the agencies, nonprofits over here, they want to go forward with the money that they stole and the 35 grand and all that. So in my sealed case in second court with Judge Healy, it shows that it all points to me. And I'm sorry for lying, but you got to catch good people, right? No, you don't. So I was protecting some people that were probably doing bad things and being too nice. So Judge Healy protected me in that order and made everybody tell the truth in private, like you guys want to have it. I'm going to have that released, unredacted, to the Senate of the United States and over here to catch Tulsi looking away from the pervy stuff that happens with the Krishna people and the toenails and eat the people's body parts, Soylent Green's people, whatever. That's Carrie Capoy's crew, who threatened me like she's some gangster, which she probably is, but you know, that's the ties the death of Officer Jason Thompson, who's not dead. I keep seeing him. So there's shenanigans going on so they can steal your tax dollars. And I keep getting put on the street and called delusional. They're using the technique that NBC used on Donald Trump. So these drugged up people from Israel, Mossad agents, are here practicing internally until she enables them. So I gotta tell the truth, it feels great every time I do it. So I'm looking forward. They bugged my phone, I heard the thing, all this stuff, like playing games. I got Peter Jackson stealing kids, Leo, you know, all this stuff. Being around all the victims. So the names you're seeing are the victims and not the bad guys. I'm one of them, a victim. So, and then I got people calling and hollering at me, putting me in the harm's way of this stuff. So I've reported this constantly every time I've seen it. And people are calling me delusional, but I'm not. I have had thoughts, you know, whatever, but now talked to a psychiatrist, got mental health cleared this week, so I'm well. Talked to the police already, explained how to de-escalate a situation, how that when it's scientifically proven that women or men too, like when I used to berate people, I had a mean mouth because it, like I had so much trauma already that with their words and their bad attitudes and my skill set of like being able to defend myself, like I would, oh, you know, mad mouth. It's berating. It's wrong. You know. Now in the same light, doing that to someone is harmful to them. And you know, their nervous system can't handle it. Blah blah blah. Yeah, they can. They shouldn't have to. That's the point. So if I say no, I say pause. I need to regather myself and pause myself so I can process what's going on with my disabilities. I got to tell the police, yeah. Now when people start acting weird around you and try to bait you into that, they do that. I mean, it is what it is, but I don't want that energy around me. Okay, so we're. So I'm filing all the paperwork, and I'm releasing all the documents I have that relate to the local Sylvie Lake scandal, all this stuff. They all work together and enriched themselves like Donald Trump did, and now they're talking shit about this guy. Okay. I don't like him at all. You know, like that at all. You know, I love myself though, I'll tell you that. So that's why I tell the truth. Why these people all cash in? They paid people to go around, are bad actors, and you're like, hey, who are you talking to? What are you working to? I'm home, and they get all afraid, and then they push me out, put me on the street, like Angel Courier. You know, I could smell her breath, not smelling like something I like to smell. So, like, other people. And it's like, I'm cool with all that, but why is this sneakiness? Why are you guys mixing and matching? Like, they're literally betting on the things that I'm doing, trying to get me to do them. It's the Hunger Games, yeah? So I was working on stuff that was important to me, my nonprofit stuff, and there's people gambling on, you know, what I'm gonna do next, and people showing up like it's some kind of TV show and trying to engage me in conversation, which, when confronted, you know, no, we got paid to, you know, to drive a narrative, and that's the Red Cross, FEMA money, Catholic Charities. So the Pope knows about this, and you guys are caught in treason. You know, people were murdered because of your shenanigans, and you know, I was in the morgue, so like I seen it. So that's institutional murder. Bill Barr wanted to have that proven. It's proven. It's a solid joke. So the fact that it, the fact that it's true on many levels, and that you guys are going to try to snake out of it so you can delay and get more money, that's your nature. But so is putting you in prison for doing that, for not taking care of the least of the people. That's in my nature. Do I want to? No. Do I have to step up to say you can't do that here and drive up the prices? So yeah, so I invoke all my rights and reclaim your real property tax in this, and your all real property, and all the brokers have to get relicensed, and they lose everything and have to leave and start over and reapply. So I'm gonna take off and get out of here, and is what I'm looking at, because I really just don't want to be around you Satan worshiping sickos in heaven. And so I'm gonna go regroup, talk to real police and real people, that enforcers, and not deal with this bullshit shenanigans. I'm gonna go to Jeremy Gerlich's financier's house and talk to them about the APAC money that they're spending up in upstate New York there, building these communities that are based on our tax dollars and threats. Bibi threatened to blow up the Christian holy sites the last time, is why I tried to let you guys do the right thing, and look what you did to Maui. You burnt it down. I caught people lighting the fires. Barry from Halaka Ranch. So yeah, get ready to go to prison. All the union people around the world are aware of where you are now and where you live. It's using the Israeli software, you know, so we don't need that. We just don't. And it's not about Jewish people, because I'm one. So Jewish, the Hebrew, so Solomon, David line. So yeah, so I don't know. You got to turn in the bad cops, and you got to turn in the bad people in your church or your temple or whatever. You think they have a right to that, which they do, and now I know where they all are, so they have a right to be prosecuted for violating the law. And I hand it off, walk away, and make sure that you know I'm always watching, but never to hurt. And that's how it is. So you want happy things? Like, the people you hang out with on Maui in the film festival are shitbags. Complete cokehead fuck-ups, rapers, and cover-up artists. So I haven't seen my children because of this. Taking advantage of my HIPAA rights, my ADA rights, violate all this stuff, just to see if you could do it. So you got away with it to a point. Now your whole family is going to be tracked forever. going to go get to a more comfortable place because I feel good, you know, like even under this duress. And I have an active case where I can prosecute pedophiles, and I can't wait to do it. So, tomorrow morning, you know, there's no threat or anything like that, but you guys promised me that we were going to work on something together, and the judge has that paperwork. So, Judge Ariana Healy, I'm invoking all of my rights for you to contact the Department of Justice, Brett Kavanaugh's office, and myself. So that will bring truth to what I'm saying, because I've said all this before. And the pedophile protectors of Maui and the Freemasons, nothing. You guys didn't put a pact. I won my court case, $10 million. And the Cahill judge said, oh, January. Well, here we are. So he's a liar. The court system is corrupt, and union people can enforce this through lawyers. So we're invoking all the rights. We're shutting down this bad behavior. So tomorrow, when the sun comes up on Maui, I'd like to have calls from real people addressing this in Maui County. And if you're going to run and hide, you know, and you want to start a war, I'll finish it. I promise you. And I'll walk away. And I won't think twice. Because it is what it is. So I invoke the truth right now by the morning. Be good.